think it's cool, you know, nothing, I don't have anything against it. I think sometimes you should probably really consider that it's forever, but yeah.
It's cool, I've got some myself, so I quite like them. I think it depends on how covered you are in tattoos as well. I think there's a lot of people now just get the face and have no tattoos anywhere else.
They don't bother me if they're good quality and halfway decent decisions. I say go for it. It's entertaining to me. It's not my face. I wouldn't personally do it. I have nothing against it. I think a lot of them look really cool. You know, I just come from a different era that I don't know. You may catch me next month and I've got one. So who knows? But as of now, I don't think I would do it. But I like seeing them. I question some of the young people getting them and their motives behind it. I wonder if they've really thought it through, or if we've just really reached a point in our culture that it doesn't matter anymore, you know? I think people are proving every day that you can be extremely successful with them, so who am I to say, who am I to judge?
It's nice, as long as you're giving them money, yeah, bring it on.
Face tattoos before getting other tattoos, like on their body, I don't know about that. Getting a face tattoo is a very, very big commitment, and it will definitely change your image and your life up. So I would definitely put a whole lot of thought before you get your face tattooed.
A guy came to it was in another shop, and he just draw some things in his face, and he sent him to the mall, and he told him, when you come back, I will tattoo this on you, or I will tattoo your face. But this guy never came back, because he saw that all the people react strange to his, you know, face tattoo, so that was his decision not to come back. He saw that. I think that's a good idea to handle with that, you know, to give, maybe just put a stencil on, walk around in a shopping mall, and then wait if they come back or not. If they come back, you know, it's okay, I think they want it, but on the other hand, if they don't come back, it's the best for them, maybe.
It's a mixed bag. Obviously, if you're gonna tattoo your face, you can do whatever you want. But I think a lot of people don't take into consideration the repercussions that it's gonna have throughout their life. Your face is not hideable. Your face is always gonna be visible to the world. You can hide a tattoo on the back of your hands. You can hide a tattoo on your neck if you're wearing a hoodie or a collar. You can't do that with your face. So you're just immediately kind of like relegating yourself to this lifestyle, whether you know it or not. So it's definitely something you want to consider. Are you that committed? But you're committed either way, but it's definitely something that should be considered before doing it instead of after, and then just kind of like rolling with it. I don't know, do what you want to do, but we'll see where it goes in 10, 15 years. You know, it'll be interesting to see. I'm kind of curious.
I've always been in the industry, and I've always dedicated my life to this, and I felt like putting tattoos from the neck up. It kind of kept me in the game, knowing that this is what I want to do, and kind of forcing me to know that I can't just go get a job anywhere else, and I don't want to get a job anywhere else. I want to tattoo and dedicate my life to that. So, you know, I feel like I put tattoos on my face knowing that this is what I want to do and dedicate my life to. Yeah, that's why I have face tattoos, you know, and I ran out of room, but.
Everybody's up to their own decision on what they want, that meaning for them. I say be careful. If you're young, be careful on what you get on your face. Don't go too far on, because you don't know what your future holds. If you know what you're gonna do and you're gonna stick with it, then go ahead and do it if you're good at it. But if not, just be honest with yourself and don't get that done.
It's kind of getting a little extreme. I mean, I have nothing against face tattoos. I may end up with one or two one day, but when I'm seeing these kids getting them as like their first tattoos or their throats, like, I'm just old school, I guess, where you gotta do all this first. So I don't know, I don't necessarily agree with it. When it starts out at such a young, and you know, it's your first tattoo, I'd like to see it after you have your arms and chest and back, but you know, I guess I'm just an old guy.
It really comes down to the individual. For our shop, we won't tattoo hands, necks, and faces unless you're already heavily covered or in the industry. The biggest problem I have with it is when you get these 19-year-old kids coming in, having 0 tattoos and wanting their first one on their face or their hands, and you hear them complaining they can't get a job and all the other stuff. whether it's right or wrong that people aren't hiring because of face tattoos, unfortunately it's a fact, and you're always going to get judged, so it's not a decision to take lightly. If you're going to do it, I didn't do anything like that until I was about 26 was when I did my hands, and I only just did my face recently, so I was about 36. I knew I had a career, I knew the industry I was in, and I wasn't making just rash decisions on jumping into something that was going to affect the rest of my life, positive or negative. It was quite thought out.
Especially the rappers, man, I don't know. I think it looks pretty dumb. I think it looks stupid. I'm not against face tattoos. Like, I've done a lot of face tattoos. I know a lot of artists who have face tattoos, but man, get it done properly, You don't just get random like scribbles all over your face, like script on the above the eyebrow or like on the side, look really cool.
I'm some sort of old school. You should get face tattoos when your body's covered with tattoos. Personally, I decline face tattoos in my shop for young people or even for their first tattoo. I got requests for first tattoos in the face. I'm pretty old school with that. I only tattooed 5 or 6 faces in the last 7 years, and that was always with people which were really covered already with tattoos.
Yeah, it's very, very popular. Face tattoos are, everybody likes to get the visible stuff done, face, hands. You get 18-year-olds coming in and being like, I want a rose on my hand, and that's their first tattoo. I don't agree with it. I don't like to feel responsible for stopping somebody's job prospects in the future. I like people to understand the commitment values of having a tattoo and living with tattoos. If you're just out of school and you're planning on going to uni and getting a job in a bank in the future, but you get a tattoo on your face, changes all that.
I feel like it's probably a few people are going to regret it, but if you're committed, and the thing about commitment is you can always make it work no matter what. So I think it could be a good thing for sure. To each their own. That's the whole point of tattooing, is that it's all about yourself and expressing yourself. It doesn't matter what other people think. So I think that's a good thing.
Like seeing them to other people, I wouldn't do my face, never.
And just my opinion, what the fuck? I mean, I've been tattooing 26 years and I don't have any tats on my face. And, and I'm not against it by any means, but as much as tattooing has become acceptable, there's still people out there who are going to frown upon it. If that's your groove, then groove with it. You know what I mean? I've seen some amazing work done by some amazing artists